circus, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The night,
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a wheels in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All
Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized. Guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe. Bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to... Why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me? God, I need answers. Why a young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me? God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta if it's me or you. He got fire, I got fire, a lot of fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your V up for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a U.A. It's hitting and glistening the movies. If you smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I got a particular taste. I just stuff my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, alls with art and all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it be there, you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rise in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I got a particular taste. I just stuff my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
Shook my, yeah, I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite her, can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jaguars and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports Cup. go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. On play action, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So the Bears ready to go on offense, and it's the number 1 overall pick leading them out, the Heisman Trophy winner from USC, Caleb Williams.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks, but I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year 1, but the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. On play action, here's Williams. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. A pass complete to Odunze. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a 1st down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And let's just go ahead and list all the things Scout saw when he was coming out of LSU. Tracks the ball easily. Great vertical speed. Plays above the rim. Excellent catch radius and has good contact strength. That led to 17 touchdowns scored last year, which led college football.
Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll run with Etienne. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
In motion right is Thomas. That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
We're scoreless after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Motion man left is Kirk. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Lawrence. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And given the elements, this might have been what we would have expected, Charles. Scoreless into the second quarter.
The elements have definitely played a part in this game, a big part. And I think that both teams have been a little slow to adjust their playbook and start playing to whatever their strengths are in these conditions.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Lawrence. He'll find Aguara complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Quick slant caught by Kirk. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Lawrence will throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. To throw, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And that went to the right side and incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Throwing is Williams.
And that will be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half.
And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5.
2nd and 6. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Joshua Hines-Allen. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And we keep calling him the other Josh Allen. He wants it to be known he's his own Josh Allen, and finally had the breakout campaign many of us knew he was capable of a season ago with 17.5 sacks in 2023.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Looking to throw is Williams.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's got his man on the out route. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a 1st down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. This will be caught just inside the 10. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Chad Muma fighting all the way through and getting the sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and with it, they have taken the lead. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe Starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short throw, it's caught by Kmet. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
You're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. On the handoff, this is Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. There's the tight end, Carlson. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to swell the lead to 6. Santos' kick is up and through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. In motion left goes Reynolds. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Reynolds. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now the Bears down by 1. A minute 56 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Back to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's back to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. Now it's Swift. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
They'll run right here with Swift.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Santos' kick is up and through.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
So now all eyes shift to the Jags, trailing by 2 after the made field goal. 43 seconds to go. Now their losing streak.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for the Bears, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.